Check 1, check 2. This is a test of the audio from the Convocation Center. Check 1, check 2.
of your California Vulcans. We got a good one on hand today. It is the California Vulcans taking on their heated rivals, the IUP Crimson Hawks. Hopefully everyone is ready, as it is senior weekend. Today and tomorrow we'll be celebrating the seniors. It is during the month of October. We are also celebrating the officials and doing a whole bunch of cancer awareness. So be sure you keep an eye out for all of those updates. But yes, it is the IUP Crimson Hawks and the Cal Vulcans today. The California Vulcans come in 3-10 on the season. They have 0 conference wins. IUP is coming in 11-6, 1-2 in conference play. So we should have a good game on our hands. Both teams are now out onto the court preparing for the very first set. A little bit of tying of shoes on the side of IUP before we get started. And all we got to do now is my favorite part of the game. Is figuring out who's getting the serve. Because they never seem to tell us beforehand, but it's okay. Both benches excited. Some high fives on the side of the IUP bench before we get started here with some last-minute substitutions. Still no word on who is serving. Some claps on the side of California as they get everything settled. And it looks like California will be having the first serve of the game. Adriana Favada will take the first serve for the Vulcans. Some claps on the side of the IUP bench as there's the whistle, and we are ready to begin play here in the Convo Center. The ball is up and over, dug out by IUP. Set to the close side of the court, tipped by the Vulcans, but Dronberger able to get there in time as Ruggiero sends it to the far side of the court now. But IUP is also ready for it, and it looks like it was possibly tipped, but it was not. First point will go to the Cal U Vulcans. Nice first rally there for the Vulcans, getting on top first, something they are very back and forth with during the season, especially at home. Adriana Favada is once again back for the serve. It is up and over, dug out by number 10 once again. Set to the close side and tipped by the Vulcans off the hands of Natalie Beer, and it goes out of bounds. Points for IUP. Number 14 for IUP now serving. Miss Oglu is for serve. Dig nicely there by the California libero. High hit, but was blocked by IUP. Setting to the far side of the court. Cross hit, but Favada able to get there in time. And Ruggiero aiming for the back part of the court. Scrambling, and that point will go to Eliza Ruggiero. California on top, 2-1. California with the serve. Now ball is up and over, dug out by the libero for IUP. Set to the middle, tipped at the net by the Vulcans, but Favada able to get there in time. Set backwards to Dronberger. Dronberger able to get it over the net. It's now set to the close side, tipped, and that is to Ruggiero. Favada sends it over to Dronberger, tipped, but a little bit of falling there on the side of IUP. They keep it over the net, back to California. Once again set to Ruggiero, and there are some diving efforts there. That is another point for Eliza Ruggiero. Serving now is number 23, I believe, Casey Meek. Ball's up and over, dug out there by the libero for IUP, setting to the close side of the court, and that is to Favada. Favada, nice effort there to keep the ball in play. Ruggiero sends it to the back middle of the court. Quick attack there. Casey Meeks back after an injury, but Ruggiero somehow able to get that over the net, but there was a violation that must have been outside of the antenna. Nice effort there by Lisa Ruggiero to get it over, but unsuccessful nevertheless. IUP is now only down 1 point to the Vulcans. Bailey Flowerdew now back for the serve for IUP. Ball served up and over, dug out by libero. Awkwardly off the hands, too low, and that is a point for IUP. Game all tied up here in the first set. Flowerdew once again for the serve. Ball is up and over, dug out awkwardly towards the bench, and Eliza Ruggiero makes a business decision not to dive for that into the crowd to keep her body safe. So luckily, She's okay, but that is a IUP point. Flowerdew once again with the serve. Ball's up, tipped at the net, but luckily it goes over. California able to keep it in the air. Ruggiero blocked at the net. Beer sets backwards, set one more time to Droneberger off the hands of IUP, setting it to the close side of the court now. And that is a nice block, but that does land out of bounds. Nice effort there. I believe that was by Ruggiero and Natalie Beer. Point for IUP. Flowerdew is up and out of bounds. Too hard over the net there. That is a free point for the Vulcans. Some substitutions now. Julia Blair now into the lineup. Natalie Beer is back to serve. Ball's up and over, dugout by IUP, set to the far side of the court. Block attempt unsuccessful, and it lands just in front of Natalie Beer as she gets substituted out for number 5, Taylor Pascoe. IUP is now back to serve. And here we go. Ball is up and over, dugout by Meeks. Set to Droneberger. Droneberger tipped at the net, but IUP is able to keep it in play, setting it to the far side now. Over the block, and that goes out of bounds. That is a point for California. 2 substitutions for both teams. Sophia Johnson coming in, and also I believe that is Morgan Johnson. The 2 Johnsons coming to the game, unrelated as far as I know. Actually, I know for a fact they're not related. Morgan Johnson now back to serve. There's also 2 substitutions for IUP that I was unable to catch. Ball is served up and over, dugout by the libero for IUP, setting it to the close side of the court. Number 10 gets completely denied. Point for California. The kill attempt was made by number 10, Peyton Bletcher. Nice block there by the Vulcans as Morgan Johnson is once again back to serve. Ball's up and over, dugout by IUP, setting to Bletcher once again, set by Morgan Johnson. Bump going over to Droneberger, but it goes too far, and IUP is able to get an easy point off that set, off that rally, excuse me. Peyton Bletcher back to serve now for IUP. Ball up and over, dugout by Droneberger, right back over the net. IUP setting it to the close side of the court as Bletcher is completely denied, but the libero in the right place to keep the ball in the air. Slight little free ball over to Vulcans. Blair with the fake, and Johnson with the kill, which is successful. Point going to California, recorded by Sophia Johnson. Tie game here, 7-7 in the first set. Kay Linkesfer back for the serve. Set and kill attempt just completely denied on the outside. Linkesfer with the getting it over to the other side of the court, excuse me. Kill attempt completely denied by Julia Blair. The coach for IUP not looking very happy. Laurel Hoyer in her 3rd season. Ball is served by California, up and over. Set and kill, just completely denied by Julia Blair. They are able to get it back, though, and it goes over Julia Blair this time. Setting it, going to Sophia Johnson, aiming for the opposite side of the court now. Kill attempt is unsuccessful as that flies out of bounds. California now up 9-7 over IUP Crimson Hawks. Kay Liskisfer with the service up and out of bounds. That is a free point for IUP. Substitution coming in now for IUP. Number 22, Riley Brown. There's no libero on the court for IUP. Service up and over. Casey Meek gets the ball. And Julia Blair just flicks it over it. And point for Julia Blair. Julia Blair making her presence known on the court on both sides of offense and defense as she gets substituted out now. Natalie Beard coming into the game. California subbing out their libero as well. Swapping it up. Ball is up and over. Low dig there. IUP scrambling, but somehow they get it back over to California. Set to Casey Meeks as that ball is out of bounds just by a hair. Point goes to IUP there. Number 1, Olivia Heidel back for the serve for IUP. Ball's up and over. Kayla Kisfer takes that ball there. Setting it over to Casey Meeks, and that ball was not touched by the IUP defender. 10-10 here in the first set. We're back and forth here so far. No timeouts taken by either team. And with the serve is up and over, dug out by Kaylin Kisfer. Set, and kill attempt just completely denied by Julia Blair. Excuse me, Natalie Beer on that. Setting now to IUP as it goes off the hands of California. Out of bounds, IUP takes their first lead of the game. IOP with the serve is up and out of bounds. Free point, tie game once again, 11-11. Some more substitutions. Adriana Favada and Eliza Ruggiero coming back into the game, taking out both Johnson, Sophia, and Morgan Johnson. And it will be Adriana Favada taking the serve for California. Ball's up and over, dug out by IUP, setting to the far side, tipped at the net by California. It'll be Casey Meeks denied at the net. Bumped up back to Casey Meek over the block this time. Close to the net. IUP gets it blocked. California able to keep it on their side of the court. And it is Eliza Ruggiero as it gets bumped back directly to them, to California, excuse me. Kill attempt once again, unsuccessful by Ruggiero. Over the defense for California now. Aiming for the backcourt. IUP is able to get that up, and that's off the side of the hand, and that lands just in bounds. Awkward little hit there. I don't know if that was planned there. I heard some screaming from the IUP team, but it will be an IUP point nevertheless. IUP now back to serve. Ball's up and over. Awkward dig there. Somehow California keeps it in the air as Eliza Ruggiero sets it directly back over to IUP. And that kill attempt is in play. That is number 22, Bailey Flowerdew with the point for IUP. Ball's up and over, dug out there by California. Favada sets it over to Ruggiero. Ruggiero gets it to the libero for IUP as she sends it high into the air. Kill attempt unsuccessful there by IUP. Favada over the head. Casey Meek, free ball back over to IUP. Setting to the outside now. Kill attempt goes in play. IUP gets another point. And there will be a timeout taken by Coach Audrey Emmerich, first season as a coach for the California Vulcans. So far, both teams doing very well within this game. First timeout taken at more than 25 points into the game. And if we take a moment now to look at the standings for both these teams in the entire PSAC West Conference, California at the very bottom of the conference, 3-10 overall, 0-4 in conference play. IUP comes in this game just at the middle of the pack. They are 11-6 overall and 2-1 in play. California still trying to make some leaps and bounds to get back into this if they even can at this point of the season. They're looking to play with some effort. There's never been a lack of effort, especially for this California team. It's just finishing has always been the issue. They can always get to a nice little start, as you saw there, but then they get overcome with some, not even self-inflicted injuries within this game, but just other things, other teams being able to rally faster than California has. They've been close. They've been close just within a couple games at home, losing some really close sets, crawling back, but not able to finish. Of course, also there's a couple games where they've just given up a huge amount of lead at the start of the set. California doing pretty good so far within the set, only down 3. So there's a lot they can still do to get back in this first set. This is still anybody's set. And I believe it'll be IUP with the serve. Svei Masoglu back for the serve. Ball is served up and over. Dug out low by Linkisford. Favada sets it over to Meeks. Dug out by Libero. Set now to the far side, and kill attempt is in the back of the court. That is another point for IUP Crimson Hawks. Masoglu once again back for the serve. Here we go. Ball is up and over. Set by Libero. Over to Ruggiero, and that ball goes out of inbounds. Couldn't tell from here, but the official on that side said inbounds. That point goes to IUP once again. They are up by 5 now over the Vulcans. Ball set up and over. That goes just inbounds. California thought it was going out. Stayed in just by a hair. Another point for IUP. IUP on a nice run here, looking to put their mark on this first set. Ball up and over, dug out by California. Set tipped, blocked at the net. Free ball back over to IUP, set by them. And quick attack there. That is once again number 22, Riley Brown, on the kill attempt. Kill. .60 service right here by IUP. Ball is up and over. Dug out there by Meeks. Almost could get to it. Favada cannot get to it in time. IUP gets another point. IUP is now leading California 19-11. Ball is served up and over. Awkward dig there. More diving by California, but they are able to get it back over to IUP. IUP completely denied at the net there, scrambling to get to the ball. Favada with the bump, and there's a violation on the side of California. IUP now only 5 points away from putting this set away, as California will take another timeout. Might have jinxed California there just a little bit after saying how they were still in this game. IUP now only 5 away. Cal U needing about 14 points to be even close. That's without giving out 5 points to IUP. IUP went on a very nice run, just getting completely away from the Vulcans. IUP definitely thinking they have this set very much in hand. They also got those points very quickly, back to back, in one little streak right there. Both teams figuring some things out, especially California, as first-year head coach Audrey Emmerich talks to her team. IUP now breaking the huddle, as well as California, getting ready to play out the rest of this first set. It'll be number 14, Masoglu, going back for the serve. Here we go. Ball is up and over. Dug out. Completely out of bounds. Casey Meeks now back for the serve. Ball is up and over, dug out by IUP. Set And kill attempt unsuccessful as California gets it back over, directly back over from IUP. The Droneberger does not hit it hard enough, and that is a point, IUP. It will be the libero for IUP. Back for the serve. Bailey Flowerdew, the libero. Ball's up and over, dug out there by California. Bumped up into the air. Droneberger with the kill attempt, unsuccessful. Ball is sent back over to California, directly towards the net. Played off the net. Setting the close side of the court into Favada. Favada able to get it back in the air as Eliza Ruggiero's kill is completely denied at the net. That is a point for IUP. Flowerdew, once again, back for the serve. Ball's up and over, dug out by California. High set to Droneberger as it's denied at the net. Quickly hit back over to California. Set and kill attempt out of bounds by Eliza Ruggiero. IUP now needing 2 more points to put the set away. Ball up and over. Awkward dig there by California. Free ball back over to IUP. Kill attempt unsuccessful there as it goes off the hands and out of bounds, which will actually end up being an IUP point. We are now on set point. IUP looking to put set number 1 away. Bailey Flowerdew to put the set away. And that is a service ace. IUP takes the first set 25-12 over the California Vulcans. We'll be right back here on CUTV Sports 1 and the PSAC Digital Network.
Clowns. They juggle, play with balloons, and make you laugh. They seem innocent, but they got a mean streak. I used to be one. I played it straight, worked on my act, tried to stay funny, and I stayed away from the world of organized clown crime. But that life's far behind me. Or at least I thought it was. My brother, Timmy, he was also a clown, until someone put a bullet in his chest. Never thought I'd have to do this, but looks like I'm going back to the clown bar.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Convocation Center, home of your California Vulcan. IUP did take that first set 25-12 over the California Vulcans. California got out to a nice start there, holding the lead until around 9 points, and then IUP was just on a roll, getting consecutive points back to back to be able to take the win over California. Especially out of that last time out, you saw California take. They were just IUP was just unstoppable by that point. There was nothing California could really do by that point. With just a little over a minute left here in this switching of sides in between sets, I'd like to shout out all the officials around the PSAC that, of course, take their time to come out to our games. They get a choice in what games they do. So thank you for coming out to California today to ref some volleyball. Or just not even just volleyball, but any sport through the PSAC. 35 seconds left here in this intermission. Over there is the California bench that you see currently on the screen. Both teams still talking over some last-minute tactics. I bet Audrey Emmerich was also talking over what she'd like to see out of the Vulcans. Probably a little bit more of what they saw at the start of the first set. And here comes California onto the court, and as well as IUP. It'll be IUP with the serve this time. And there's the buzzer. No time left in intermission. It's time to play some more volleyball. Who's excited? I am. Everyone else in the Convo Center is. Got a nice, decent little crowd. I know a lot. As I was walking in, there's a lot of IUP family members in the crowd today. Of course, you can't see on our camera angles, but just a little bit. I know you can see, actually no one with our current camera angle. Last minute substitutions for both teams, once again, as they did in the first set. Here we go. IUP getting ready to serve be Olivia Hendel. Back for the serve. A little bit of stumbling there before the serve. Dribble, and here we go. Ball is up and over off the hands really awkwardly by California. And that is going to be a service ace to start out for California. For IUP. Audrey Emmerich talking over some stuff. California player stumbling as she backpedals. That'll be another point for IUP. Ball served once again by IUP for the third straight time, but that time California gets lucky as that one goes completely out of bounds. First point for the Vulcans in the second set. Substitutions already. Marie Pachevic getting substituted out of the game. Kay Linkisfer now back for the serve. Ball up and over, dug out by IUP, set and hit over back to California. Setting to Dronberger. Dronberger attacking the far side of the court. Set up and tipped over the block. California able to get there in time. Dronberger with a hard hit on that ball. And a nice quick score for Sophia Johnson. Point for Vulcans. Kay Linkisfer once again back for the serve. Ball's up and over, dug out there by IUP. Blocked by California. And that's a lot of hits on that side. And it hit the wire. Violation and just a couple violations of that one. California gets a point as they take the first lead of the set. Ball is up and over. Dug out there. Set. And kill attempt over and off of California. The ball completely attacked Mandy Altman on that far side of the court as it hits her and goes out of bounds. Got heard a little bit of chance saying that she was a freshman that had that kill attempt there. Ball served up and over, dug out by the libero for California. Dronberger tipped at the net but goes over. Set backwards and kill attempt completely denied by Allie Dronberger as she will be credited with that Cal U point. Sophia Johnson now back to serve. Ball's up and into the net. That is a service error right there. IUP once again tied up with the Vulcans at 4 apiece. Ball to be served by Flowerdew for IUP. Is up and over. Low dig there by California. Scrambling there. A lot of falling on that side of the court for California. Kill attempt completely denied, but they are able to get it back over. And there, IUP is not able to get to the ball in time. Flowerdew with the effort there, but she hits the ball under the net. And this is not soccer, so you're supposed to go over, not through. Some substitutions for California. Number 21, Courtney Smith being served into the game. Adriana Favara now back to serve. Ball's up and over, dug out there by IUP. Kill attempt goes out of bounds, untouched by California. Ball is up and over, dugout. There, set, tipped over. Favada with a pancake, able to keep it in the air as California sends it back over to IUP. Set and blocked, but directly back over Favada. Droneberger tipped at the net, but keeps in play. Set up to the outside. Kill attempt. Excuse me, little hit is over, and that is a point for IUP. IUP once again back for the serve. Ball is up and over, dugout by California. Favada able to get to it in time as Dromberger sets it back over to IUP. Block unsuccessful off the hands of Blair. That is a point for the Crimson Hawks. Ball up and over, dugout there. Set. Outside kill attempt is unsuccessful. And that is directly through the block of California. IUP takes a lead in this set. Ball served up and over, dugout there by Kilinkisfer. Kill attempt unsuccessful there. It's blocked at the net, but it stays in play. And that is completely in the middle of nowhere for IUP to get their point. No one was there on the side of California. Ball's up and over, dugout there. Set. Tipped over the net. IUP was ready for it. Kill attempt unsuccessful. That goes into the net. Error on the side of IUP, and that is a point for the California Vulcans. Some more substitutions. Number 7, Anna Marie Pechevic coming into the game as Droneberger is going back to serve. Officials making them redo the substitution. And Kay Linkisfer will be coming out of the game. Ball's up and over, dugout by IUP, setting to the far side of the court now. Tipped at the net, out of bounds. And once again, I said it was tipped at the net by the Vulcans. That is a point for IUP. Ball served up and over, dugout by California. A kill attempt unsuccessful by Julia Blair. And that kill attempt is unsuccessful because that goes into the net. That is a free point for the Vulcans. California now back for the serve. Caroline Mercer back for the serve, the libero. Ball is up and over, set. Once again, kill attempt blocked. IUP with the one hand to keep it in play. California getting too excited a little too quickly. Droberger able to keep it in the air. Kill attempt almost out of bounds, but IUP decides to play it. Block got faked out there. That is an IUP point. IUP 10, California 8. No timeout being taken by either team, so we continue play here in the Convocation Center. Charlotte Potvin back for the serve. Ball's up and over, dugout by Marie Pechevic. Setting to the far side. Kill attempt is out of bounds. Kill attempt was made by Courtney Smith. Ball is served up and over, and that is out of bounds. Point for the Vulcans, hopefully catching the break that they need. Score is 9-11 here in the Convocation Center. Some substitutions coming into the game now. There's number 10, Mandy Altman, back to serve. Ball served up and over, dug out there by IUP, setting to the close of the net. Completely denied. That is a lot of hits on the side of IUP. That is another point for the Vulcans. Score is now 10-11 here at the Convocation Center. Altman's serve is up and over. Dug out, set. Kill attempt is inbounds just barely. IUP now back to serve. Ball's up and over, dug out by Droneberger. Set by Altman. Tipped over the net, but that goes under the net instead. Off the hands of Caroline Mercer. Ball's up and point by the Vulcans. Some sort of violation. I wasn't able to catch the signal there. Ball up and over, dug out by Droberger. Far side, flipped over. IUP able to keep it in play. Kill attempt unsuccessful there as Droberger gets it off the ground, but it goes into the stands. And there'll be a California timeout. California only down 5 to the Crimson Hawks. Of course, they are trailing 0-1 within the sets here in the Convocation Center so far. But once again, still anyone's game. IUP looking to do what they did last set and just go on a run and just take off with the game. Let's see if they can do it. California, of course, wanting to stay within arm's length, if not a stride of IUP. California started off strong, as they always do in all their sets, just about all their, for us. As they usually do at the start of most of their sets. There's a couple more seconds left in this timeout. IUP really liking what they're seeing so far on both sides, just able to keep the ball in play. A couple mistakes on the farther side of the court this set from IUP. Might be a personnel problem, but nevertheless, they are in the lead. So hopefully they can keep that up. Of course, that's just what they want to do. Keep it up, keep the lead, and try and get out of here in 3 sets. Yeah, here we go, out of the timeout. Olivia Heidel back for the serve. Ball is up and over, dug out by California. Libero bumps it back into the air. Kill attempt by Marie Petrovic is inbound. That is a point for the California Vulcans. Substitution, Marie Petrovic comes out, and into the game is Kaylin Kisfer. Ball's up and over, dug out there by IUP. Tipped over the block from California. Set up and kill attempt by Johnson is completely denied at the net. That is a point for IUP. Ball's up and over, dug out, by California. And kill attempt unsuccessful from drummer by Sophia Johnson. Able just to flick that ball back down. That is a point for the Vulcans. California is taking out their libero. Their current libero was Caroline Mercer as they take her out of the game, number 19. Sophia Johnson is back to serve as the ball is up and over, dug out by IUP's libero. Kill attempt off the hands of Mandy Altman into the net, and that just drops. Point IUP as California instantly decides to put a libero in. Different libero. This libero will be Taylor Pasco. Bailey Flowerdew back for the serve, the libero for IUP. Ball's up and over, dug out by Lancashire. Set and kill attempt is off the hands of IUP, able to keep the ball in play. Kill attempt unsuccessful there. It's going to be a flick by Dromberger over the net. Over the block there. And Taylor, number 5, Taylor Pascal is unable to get the ball in time. Excuse me for getting these numbers mixed up here. Their numbers are very tiny on the jerseys. Both teams especially. Bailey Flowerdew with the serve up and over, dug out by California. Tipped over the net directly, and that is a quick attack. Audrey Emmerich is not very happy about what she's seeing here as she takes a time out. Audrey Emmerich quickly off the sideline to call that timeout. I can see that just in her eyes that she was very unhappy there. IUP currently up 19-12 within this set. They're very much looking towards doing what they did last set. So far, the score is just about the same as it was, very close. Once again, we can see the PSAC West standings. IUP, like I said, 11-6. California 3-10. Only one win coming at home so far this season. Both other wins were away. Of course, that first win was the first home game of the season for the Vulcans during the Vulcan Invitational. California sitting at the bottom all alone, really hoping to make something from this game. IUP looks like they have this set at least, very much in hand. California, once again, needs a handful of points before IUP only gets 6. But nothing's impossible, so never say never. Seen it before where California's come back out of a deep hole. Let's see if they can make a run for it here. Bailey Flowerdew back for the serve. Ball is up and over, dugout there, set, and kill by California, unsuccessful. Crimson Hawks send it over. 2 hands on that one to get it back over. Power of friendship, am I right? And that is Julia Blair sending it back over to the Crimson Hawks. California doing better than they did last time out, getting only to 12 points last set. Now they're at 13. Still down 13-19 though. Have 6 points to make up some distance. Morgan Johnson is with the serve as she's up, and that is inbounds. IUP not wanting to do much with it. California, like I said, never say never. It is possible to get back within this game. Ball served up and over, dugout. Set up and kill attempt is successful off the hands of Julia Blair, the Crimson Hawks, with another point. IUP now back with the serve. Ball's up and over. Dugout by California. Set up to the outside. Julia Blair with the kill attempt. Going out of bounds, but IUP plays it instead. Tipped over that time. And that time somehow staying in the air. Morgan Johnson gets over. Kill attempt unsuccessful. Set to the close side of the court. And that is just a dart to the back of the court. That is another point for the IUP Crimson Hawks. Ball served up and out of bounds. That is a free point for the California Vulcans. Ali Drumberger back with the serve. Set up. Bump up in the air. Set. Kill attempt unsuccessful by IUP. Outside. Somehow staying within the antenna. And that was just a straight line down the net on the side of IUP. Another point for the Vulcans. Ali Drumberg once again back with the serve. Ball is up and over, dugout. There, set, and directly back over to California. Excuse me, I missed that. I was going to say set, but no, it was a little flick of the wrist to get the ball back over to California as a point for the IUP Crimson Hawks. Some substitutions now for IUP. Back to serve now for the Crimson Hawks. Carly Edwards. Ball up and over, dug out by Drumberger. Set up and kill attempt unsuccessful by Julia Blair. IUP now only 2 away from putting the set away. Ball served up and over, dugout by Drumberger, and that is too close to the net. That is a point for IUP. IUP is now on set point. Be Carly Edwards once again back for the serve. Ball's up and over, dugout by Drumberger. Set up. Kill attempt is successfully hit the ground. That's a point for the California Vulcans. Julia Blair coming out of the game. California also taking out their libero, Taylor Pasco. On that point for California, it was Courtney Smith with the point as California puts in a different libero. I missed that, excuse me. Tipped up. And that will be the set. Crimson Hawks 2-1 here in the Convocation Center. 25-17 Crimson Hawks. We'll see you back here on CUTV and the PSAC Digital Sports Network. Welcome back to the Convocation Center. IUP is currently up 2-0 over the California Vulcans. California seeming to start out very well within these sets, but it's around the 12-13 mark. They just stopped. They haven't seen any production out of them. It seems like just a very standstill moment from the Vulcans. IUP looking to put this game away within the set. So we'll see what's happening here. Both teams still in their bench with just over a minute to go. We got some dancing going on up here within the CUTV production crew. Also, shout out Gary Smith sitting here directing. He had a nice dissolve there. I saw that on the screen. Gary Smith also in my live stream as he bumps me out of the way of my own Instagram Live. Shout out Gary as he just is in there. There's no one on the stream because everyone left as soon as he went into the screen. I'm completely joking. I apologize to Gary Smith. We got a little over 30 seconds here before we get going. California will be serving this time around. On the screen, you can see both coaches, Audrey Emmerich and Alana Torres. As here comes California back out onto the court. IUP is also out onto the court. High fives all around for both teams. And there's the buzzer as we are ready to get underway here in the Convocation Center. Looks like IUP is going to go with a no libero look to start this set. Also noticing now that IUP is only suited up one libero. They changed the rules this year. We can suit up two, as California has been doing all season. And a substitution to get the libero back into the game. So never mind on that no libero look. Only libero suited up is number 21, Bailey Flowerdew. California, on the other hand, has two liberos. Number 5, Taylor Pesco is one of the liberos. And Caroline Mercer is the other libero, which has been the look all season for the Vulcans. And here we go. Morgan Johnson back to serve. Ball's up and over for the first set of this. And there we go. That is a first point for IUP. IUP now back for the serve. Number 14, Carolee Samay Masoglu back at the serve. Ball is up and over, dug out by California. Going towards the table, but California able to keep it in play as it's a free ball back over. Set once again. Outside kill attempt off the hands of California. That is a point, IUP. Masoglu back once again for the serve. Ball is up and over, dug out there. Set and kill attempt by Johnson is a point. Point for the Vulcans first of the set. IUP Crimson Hawks 2-1. Casey Meeks with the serve. Set up and kill attempt is unsuccessful there as California is able to keep the ball in play. Bump up into the air and kill attempt is successful by IUP. Bailey Flowerdew back for the serve for the IUP Crimson Hawks. Ball is up and over, dug out by Meeks. Set to Johnson. Johnson tipped over the block, but unsuccessful there. Meeks keeps the ball in the air, and it'll be a free ball back over by Caroline Mercer. Set up and kill attempt out of reach from anybody in the area. Point for Crimson Hawks. Here's some chanting coming from the IUP bench. Not the start California is used to seeing within this. California looking to make amends for that coming within this next rally. Ball is up and over. Awkward dig there. Set up and tipped over but blocked. California looking to get it directly back over. And that is the point they were looking for there. California getting another point there. Ball's up and that is just out of bounds, excuse me. IUP 5, California 2. Ball's up and over, dugout there. Ball goes out of bounds over the heads of the bench for California. IUP with another point there, though. IUP now with the serve. Ball's up and over. Dugout there by Droneberger. Set up. Beer with the kill attempt. Haven't said her name much here within this game. And the ball goes out of bounds. California with a point there. I'd like to give a nice shout out to my good friend Colin Kirkwood, because he's around on my Instagram Live. And as Gary Smith takes my phone. He's also now gone, actually, like for real. I'm sorry, Gary. Adriana Favada is now back for the serve. Ball is up and over, dugout, set up, and kill attempt goes over. And that is another point for the IUP Crimson Hawks. Interesting things going on back here within the production crew. And there's some substitutions now coming for IUP. Number 24 coming into the game, Audrey Torres. And here we go. Ball is up and over. Dugout by Ali Drumberg. Set up. And Beer with the kill attempt. Unsuccessful, though. Set up directly back over to California, actually. Set once again. Outside kill attempt into the net. That is a point for your California Vulcans. Some substitutions. Kay Linkus for coming into the game. Taking out Anna Marie Petrovic. Ball's up and over, dugout there. Into the net, somehow keeping it in the air without running it into the net. California looking to do something with that free ball there. Drumberger hits it into the antenna. Point for IUP. Ball's up and over. Set. Kill attempt unsuccessful there by Ruggiero. Set up from the outside and just completely denied, but goes out of bounds. Point for IUP. Ball is served by IUP up and over. Set it up. And kill attempt by Beer, unsuccessful off the arms of IUP. Over to the close side, tipped up. Diving effort there by California, but unsuccessful. Point IUP. Timeout taken by California. California not in the position they're used to being seen within this, this far into the set. IUP really went on a run there early. Cal U only able to get 4 points within IUP's 10. Back and forth in these first two sets. There was very back and forth, especially up to the 10-point mark. After that, IUP would really pull ahead. But not here. IUP coming out very strong, just continuing off their efforts of the first and second set. California not knowing really what hit them. Obviously, what is calling that timeout. It's trying to help out California stop their momentum, which IUP has all of it. If you're used to playing any of the Madden games, it's a momentum meter. The more momentum, the more advantage you have. So giving it a timeout, you're really going to try and put a halt in that momentum to just get something over. Once again, you can see the PSAC West standings. But also like to give a quick look as everyone else comes back out into the courts. I guess we don't have time for that. But next time out, I got you guys. Don't worry. IUP is now back for the serve. I believe that is Charlotte Potvin. Ball is up and over, dugout there, set up, and Natalie Beer is kill attempt is unsuccessful as it goes bumped back into the air. Kill attempt off the hands of the libero for California. I believe that is Taylor Pasco. Potvin back for the serve as it is up and tipped at the net. Droneberger was not expecting it to be tipped. as now that is another back-to-back IUP point. Pavin with the serve. Ball's up and over, dug out by Dronberger. Bumped up, backwards, over the net. There we go. California able to keep it in the air. Kill attempt is unsuccessful as Kate Linkisfer is able to stay in the area. Diving effort there by IUP, indirectly back over to California. Bumped up into the air. Ruggiero, kill attempt unsuccessful. Back-to-back hands there. High-pitched screaming coming from the court. Diving effort there, and that is a Allie Dronberger point. Ball served up and over. Dugout there. Set to the close side of the court. Over the block. Diving effort by Kay Linkisfer. Set to Ruggiero. Tipped over the net. Diving effort there by Libero for IUP. Another diving effort. A lot of diving going on. What is this, swim? Dugout. And that is high off the hands towards the California bench. One more hit to get it freely back over to IUP, and they can do it. Set. Kill attempt. Unsuccessful. Kay Linkisfer gets it back into the air. Ruggiero is tipped at the net, but keeps it over the net. Kill attempt is out of bounds. Long rally, but California will come out on top after a little bit of scrambling on their side of the court. Natalie Beera's serve is up and over. Set, and just a little bit of stoppage, it looked like for a second, as it spins on the net and drops down on the side of California. There's an IUP point. Substitution. Ball's up and drops. That is a point for California. Some substitutions coming in. Morgan Johnson coming into the game, as well as number 21, Courtney Smith. Morgan Johnson will go back for the serve. Ball's up and over by Johnson. Set and blocked by the other Johnson. Set up and tipped over the block. Set up and unsuccessful lead there on the ground. But that is a dart for the back of the court. That is a point for IUP. Ball is served up and over, dugout by Dronberger. Set up and kill attempt unsuccessful. Set, kill attempt off the hands of Kalinkas first. Directly back over to IUP, unable to do something with it. Too many hits, and that is a California point. Allie Dronberger once again back for the serve. Ball's up and over, dugout there by IUP. Set up to the far side. Kill attempt is just completely downward. That is a point for IUP. Ball's up and over. Awkward dig there as that goes out of bounds. Another IUP point. IUP feeling very confident within their abilities to keep this lead. Here we go. Ball is up and over, and that is in bounds. Point. IUP Crimson Hawks. Wouldn't be surprised within the next couple of points if Coach Audrey Emmerich will take a timeout. Flowerdew once again for the serve. Ball's up and over, dug out by Libero for California. Bumped up into the air. Let's see what California will do. Free ball back over, and that goes outside, outside of the antenna. Audrey Emmer communicating with her team now on the court. IUP is currently up 10 points on the California team. Score is currently 8-18. Flowery once again with the serve. Ball's up and over, dug out by Johnson. High hit there, and free ball back over to IUP. Set up and completely denied by Sophia Johnson at the net. You can hear how hard that hit was off her hands, and that just drops on the side of IUP. Nice block there by Sophia Johnson as she gets substituted out of the game. But don't worry, there's still a Johnson in the game. Not Sophia Johnson, but Morgan Johnson. Ball served up and over. Low dig there. Set. And kill attempt unsuccessful directly into a block from Natalie Beer. Kill attempt. Set. Bump. And to the far corner of the court. IUP is able to do something with it, though. Dive there. Set up. And kill attempt unsuccessful there. The IUP libero able to get to it in time. Tipped up. Set. Bump up. And that goes out of bounds. Point IUP. IUP once again up by 10 points. Ball set up and over, dug out by California. Set up, tipped over by Natalie Beer with one hand. Set up, and that goes out of bounds. That is a free California point. California loves things that are free, and that was free right there as there is multiple substitutions coming in the game. Pavada and Ruggiero coming into the game, and I believe number 14 on the side of Crimson Hawks, Masoglu, coming into the game. Ball is up and over. Awkward dig there. One more dig. Kill attempt is going for the back of the court, but libero for California is in the way. Marie Petrovic gets it over the net. Unsuccessful kill attempt there, though, as one goes directly back. Once again, that same corner. Dromberger in the middle gets it over the net. Set up. Quick kill attempt, but blocked. One more hit they have, and they get it, and that is in the court. That is a IUP point. Audrey Torres is now back for the serve for the Crimson Hawks. Ball is served up and over, dug out by Dromberger. Pavada gets it to Ruggiero. Ruggiero off the libero. Libero diving for that ball there from California. Ruggiero with the kill attempt. There was a violation. And that will go to the California Vulcans. California heating up just a little bit here. But is it too late? Gotta keep watching to find out. Kaylin Kisfer once again back for the serve. Ball's up and over, dug out, set, and kill attempt successful there on IUP. IUP is now 4 points away from putting this game away. Ball's up and over. Dug out by California. Tipped there. There's a California point. It looks like there's a violation on the side. It looks like the signal was IUP reached over the net. Not sure what the technical term for that is, but I know what the signal is. That's for sure. Natalie Beer back for the serve. Ball served up and over. Dug out. Set. And kill attempt. That is successful. Nice block attempt there from California, but nothing there. And here we go. IUP serve is dug out by Kaylin Kisfer. Set to Ruggiero. Ruggiero blocked at the net. Johnson cannot keep it in the air. Nothing they can do there. Another point for IUP. IUP now 2 points away from ending this game. Ball served up and over dugout by Kaylin Christopher. Set and flicked over by Johnson. Set up and blocked by California. Another kill attempt coming from IUP to the far side. Droneberger diving. Favada gets it back over to IUP. Set. Far side kill attempt off the hands of Droneberger and Johnson. And that is a point for IUP. IUP is not just on set point, but they are on game point here in the Convocation Center. IUP to put this game away. Serve is up, and that is out of bounds. They cannot do it yet. Cal U still has a chance hanging by a thread. Some substitutions coming into the game. Ball's up and over, dugout there. Bumped up back into the air to end the game, but they cannot do it. Point, California. Excuse me. It was tipped by California. That is a IUP point, as IUP will sweep the California Vulcans here at home in the Convocation Center. IUP wins 3-0 here in the Convocation Center. Thank you so much for joining us here on CUTV Sports 1 and the PSA Digital Network. From everyone here, have a good night.